everyone, welcome back. And today I'm pretty sure is week 15 and we are wrapping up unit I'm pretty sure 3, right? Okay, so unit 3, the last lesson is basically putting expression together because that's really important. We need to be able to express ourselves really, really well and in a very concise is not the right word, but like in a very well mannered way, right? Okay. Um, that's great. Essential question is going to be for this week. How do great speakers entertain and inform? You know what to do. Discuss with a partner. 3 minutes. Okay, the timer's gonna start now. Okay. Okay, guys, great job with that as usual. You guys do great. Okay, now let's keep moving on. Okay, putting it all together. Okay, a strong speaker doesn't rely on just one skill, right? They combine voice, gestures, eye contact, storytelling, confidence. Today we are going to be practicing using them all together. Okay, your voice has expression, right? Think back to what we learned about voice. Volume. Can everyone hear you? Pace. Are you controlling your speed? Tone. Does your voice match your message? Pauses. Can silence emphasize an idea? Clarity. Can everyone understand you, right? Okay. Um, same sentence, different voice. Okay, say I didn't expect that to happen. Try it as surprised, angry, amused, nervous, bored. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys about maybe 2 minutes. I'm gonna put a timer on my phone. And those 2 minutes, I want you to practice this with a partner. A partner will watch you, so anyone in the room. And then you can watch your partner, and then maybe we can give some feedback later if we have time. Okay, so 2 minutes are going to be starting right now. Okay, so 2 minutes. I'll put some music in the background. Don't worry. It might sound boring right now. Okay, guys, great job. The timer just ended. So basically, what changed is the words obviously stayed the same, right? We kept the same control, which is, I didn't expect that to happen, right? But then the voice changed the meaning, right? So, like, for example, if I say it in a surprised tone, like, I didn't expect that to happen, right? Then you're kind of like surprised, obviously. And then if you use it in other tones, it changes the meaning. Okay, sorry, there's something in my eye. Um, okay, so I'm gonna be reading a little bit slower because it's not coming out of my eye. Okay, let your hands help you, okay? So gestures can emphasize important points, show size or direction, explain an idea, add energy to a story. Remember, natural gestures are better than forced ones, right? Your hands don't need to be moving constantly. For me, I genuinely move my hands a lot when I'm speaking. Just because it helps me formulate thoughts. I think I told you guys before. It just helps me think of thoughts way more quickly than if I were to put my hands together. Because when I put my hands together, that means I'm super nervous and I can't really think in that moment. Okay? Okay, gesture challenge. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna say three important things I want you to remember. Try it once without gestures. Try it again while naturally showing three. And, um, and then now try the problem kept getting bigger. Create a gesture that matches your words. I know we did these exercises before, right? I know we did many of these exercises before, but bringing them back allows us to kind of get a better, deeper understanding and allows us to kind of practice over and over again because it's just really good to have a lot of practice. Okay, so 2 minute timer is going to start now. Okay, if you want to do this with a partner, you are welcome to. But if you want to do it alone and just kind of think to yourself, then that's also pretty fun. Okay, so 2 minutes is going to be starting now. Okay, guys, the music just ended. Okay, I'm gonna play it again. Okay, guys, great job with that. Yeah, so basically you should have noticed that using gestures is really good, and I don't know if some people understand what I'm kind of talking about now with using gestures to formulate ideas. But if you ever do like a prepared speech, which you should be doing by the way, not if you would ever do, if you ever do, you should be doing it every week. So or every 3 weeks. So you should be using like gestures, and I don't know if you guys know this, but like the formulating ideas, like I don't know if you guys are kind of like getting that, like what I kind of use, because I think it's helpful, and if you guys think it's helpful too, maybe I'm onto something. I'm not sure. But that's what I like to do with formulating my thoughts, just keep using gestures. Okay. So bring your audience into the speech, right? We talked about this last week. Eye contact helps your audience feel connected to you. Instead of looking at your notes, looking at your phone, staring at one person, try left, center, right. Move your attention naturally around the room. You're not just speaking to a room, you're speaking to people. Later, we will kind of change up this left, center, right pattern because this is kind of like basic. Later, I think in this presentation, I tell you that you should just generally just look around the room because that's kind of what I do. I don't follow the left, center, right thing because I don't like staring at just like one part of the room for a set amount of time and then going to like just browse around the room, guys. Just view. But if you want to just do the left, center, right, by all means do it. But I don't think it feels natural, genuinely, because then you would just be looking at one side of the room and then you would move to the next, which is the center, and then to the right. It's just gonna be really bad. But if you just look around the room, look a little bit at the right side sometimes, a little bit at the left, sometimes in the middle, then it'll be all good. Okay. So stories give your expression a purpose, right? Remember the storytelling structure, right? Beginning, set up the story, middle, something happens, the end, the story concludes. But when you're telling the story, you can also use voice gestures, eye contact, facial expressions. Your delivery helps bring the story to life. Okay, tell it like a story. Compare flat. I walked into the room. I saw my friend. We talked. Expressive. I walked into the room and suddenly I saw my friend standing across the room. You can use a pause, eye contact, volume, tone, a gesture. A goal. The goal isn't to act. The goal is to help your audience experience the story. Okay? Expression needs confidence, right? Being expressive doesn't mean being perfect, right? You might forget a word, lose your place, get nervous, make a mistake. Um but you should always just keep going, right? Keeping like going is really the best technique. Don't just like stop and be like, I'm gonna give up. Just don't do that. Just take a pause, breathe, continue. Confidence is not I won't make it, I won't make mistakes. Confidence is I keep going when I do. Okay, um, yeah, so the next one is going to be about confident body language. Great. Okay, so confident body language. While speaking, stand tall, sorry. Look up, relax your face, use natural gestures, speak clearly. Don't try to look perfect, right? No one's perfect. Everyone's unique in their own way and special in their own way, right? Aim to look comfortable and engaged. Okay, the expression toolbox. Imagine you have five tools: voice, how you sound; gestures, how you move; eye contact, who you're connected with; storytelling, what you're communicating; confidence, how you carry yourself. Great speakers choose the right tool at the right moment. Okay, when should you use each skill? Important point: change your voice. Describing something, use a gesture; talking directly to someone, use eye contact; telling an exciting moment, use storytelling plus expression; feeling nervous, use confidence. Okay, you don't have to use everything constantly. Use at least like use each skill with a purpose, right? Okay, performance time. Okay, tell your story. Remember, start, introduce the situation, build, explain what happened, finish. Tell us how it ended. While speaking, vary your voice, gesture naturally, look at your audience, which is going to be your partner, right? Because this is all partner activities because going around the classroom and each individual student coming up to the center is going to be really chaotic. Well, it's not going to be chaotic, but it's going to take a really big chunk of our time away from us. So let's just do a partner kind of thing. So, tell your story, okay, for maybe like, think about it for 30 seconds. And for the 2 minutes and 30 seconds that are remaining, just split it. So 1 minute and 15 for each partner to kind of explain their story and tell their story, and then we can keep going from there. Okay, so I'm gonna start the 3 minute timer right now. job with that. Okay, okay, audience feedback or partner feedback, right? After your partner speaks, what stood out? Voice, did their voice change naturally? Gestures, did their movements help? Eye contact, did you feel included? Story was easy to follow. Confidence, did they keep going? Give one example or one specific confident. I liked how you blank because blank, right? I'm gonna give you guys about maybe a minute, right? I'm gonna put a timer on my phone, um, just because I didn't add a timer to this slide, so you guys can start talking, whenever, yeah. Okay, this timer has started. Okay, guys, great job with that. I hope you guys gave your partners some really meaningful feedback. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, um, okay, now think about your own performance, right? When you gave your story, well, told your story to your partner, what did you do well? What felt natural? What do you want to improve? Which skills was hardest to use, right? What skill was hardest to use? I'm gonna give you guys maybe 30 seconds to just reflect on that. I'm gonna start the timer now, okay? Okay, guys, great job with that. Um, okay, putting expression together, right? Great speaking isn't about doing more. It's about making your choices mean something. Your voice supports your message. Your gesture supports your words. Your eye contact connects you to your audience. Your storytelling gives your message meaning. Your confidence helps you deliver it. Put them together naturally. Okay? Thank you guys so much. You guys did great today. We learned about some really good things with putting it all together, an expression together, and I think you guys did a great job today. Here are the acting prompts for your teacher to assign you for rotations today. The speaker should be giving their speeches every single week. You guys should be rotating. So one week you guys should be doing prepared speeches. Another week you guys should be doing acting prompts, impromptu prompts. Depending on what group you are in, group A, group B, group C. So acting prompts, here they are. Impromptu prompts, here they are. Impromptu speaking prompts for 6th to 8th, and acting prompts from 6th to 8th. Okay, and again, thank you guys so much, and I can't wait to see you guys next week for more, okay? Bye, everyone.